Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you 4 of my cardboard engines. Yeah, I have no ideas what to make this video, so I just made this anyway. So there's 2 engines that you never seen before and 2 engines you already have. So let's get into it. First up, World War II Thomas. So you're probably wondering, why the hell I call this World War II Thomas? And the answer is, I have no idea. So I made this little engine like few months ago, and I used it for the bomb car video. I did mention about this engine on my my studio, my setup. So yeah, it's basically like a knockoff train set that I kind of like butchered the train, and I kind of like cut the wheels to make it like it's a dummy wheel. Yeah, buffers. The coupling is using paper clips. So yeah, my cardboard engine is just using paper clips as couplings. So yeah, not much to say about this engine. It's just a little engine. Alright, next up. This is probably the most accurate engine I ever made. My whole collection of model making. James. The reason why I see this James is the most accurate engine for my whole collection because he is in the correct proportion, except the only thing it doesn't match him is the wheels. Yeah, the wheels does look like it and it looks like it was his wheelbase, but yeah. So James wasn't the first thing I built. It was actually his tender that I built. You can see behind it. So I only made James' tender for fun, and when I build it, it doesn't feel right without the engine himself, James. So I kind of built him, and when I finish it, I decided not to put the yellow pin stripes on the boiler because he looks a bit better without it. So yeah, this has been ever since. The weathering, I just use black paint. As for people, they use coal for weathering. I just use black paint because I have no coal. So yeah. Ever since then, James has no like this paper thing right here, and I just found this paper thing laying around on my arts and craft, and I stick it to James. It actually fits, so I kind of like leave it as ever since. So yeah, this is the most accurate James I ever made, and the most accurate one from my whole collection. Next up, that you have seen before but I never seen again, Railway Series Edward. This little blue boy, you never see him for a while now. You see in the feature, he features in the Who's Engine I'm making. And one of my friends actually guessed it correctly. He said Railway Series Edward, and I said yes. And he's happy. So here he is now. So yeah, he's not powered because I took out his batteries, but yeah, let me show how I built him. So here's the wheelbase. So here is a screw. This one I use tape. So the first thing I did is I put glue onto the tape and then stick it to the coupling rods. And then after that, I kind of like leave it there. And it's yeah. So originally this is supposed to be Oliver because that's why the wheels are black. As he's told me one, you know, supposed to be green. But when I realized the Oliver I'm making was supposed to be a RC one, I accidentally used a Trailmaster one. So yeah, I kind of like leave it there, and I was pondering, wait a minute, this wheelbase counts like Edward's one. Why don't I just make Edward? So yeah, this is why I made Edward. So yeah, you can see a little cardboard thing at the front and extra pieces at the back. For the body, it's just scratch built cardboard. As you can see, it's just scratch built. It took me like hours to figure out how the hell I built the base of this blue boy. It took me a while, and it actually fits. I was very happy at the end because I couldn't believe I actually made a scratch built body for this Edward. It's not a perfect runner because I think I used too much tape on this side. No, it's on this side. As you can see, it's a bit like thicker in this one. That's why it's like a rough runner. As for the tender, it's just a play rail chassis I just laying around, and I just used that was his tender. So yeah, the face I just use the same face as my Lego engines. I'm no longer making videos of it, and just use that to make Edward's face. It's not a perfect runner, but other than that, he's my first engine that I actually scratch built cardboard. Next one, you've probably never seen before, that I just made for fun. Little green caterpillar. So this is the green boy you never seen before. So this is the Percy that I just made for fun because I have a knockoff bullet train, knockoff Tommy bullet train set. He was featured in the Oliver, my finished Oliver train, in the Crash remix video. You kinda see the box playset. Yeah, that's it. So the wheels is actually from the knockoff bullet train, and I kind of just like use a Truckmaster wheel to like fit it, and it fits perfectly well. I do have to trim down the coupling rod, that's why you can see a bit of tape there. So yeah, when I make this, I was thinking what engine should I make this engine. I was thinking making Percy because he has 4 wheels, so that's why I put NWR. I know this does look this Percy does not look like Percy, we all know. Only made for fun, okay? Don't judge me. Only made for fun. The wheels are Truckmaster 2 Turbo Percy that I kind of just ripped apart because it wasn't working. I have no idea what to do with it, so I just took the wheels and deal with it. So here's the back. So the motor is basically part of the body. You can see you can open the body. Just kids screaming in the background because they're playing the playground. So yeah, I do want to redo him someday because the buffers are a bit weak. This one is feel really weak, that's why it's very flimsy. So yeah, I'll give it a test run. The switch, I just glue it in front of the Percy so you can see the switch. It's a knockoff Percy, knockoff bullet train I should say. It's not a perfect runner as for the coupling rods, so yeah. So yeah, that's Percy. I was very happy when I made this engine. So yeah. Not much to say about this little green boy. So yeah. So that is my collection of my 4 little cowboy engines. I have no ideas what to make for this video, so I make this for fun. Anyways, if you have any ideas what to make for me, I guess leave a comment below and I'll try and make them or not, or I'll just I don't know. Anyways, bye bye then.